Hi there, I'm Lacey Faye and thank you for tuning in my channel. Valentine's Day is just a few days away, so I felt inspired to do a Valentine's inspired makeup look. And I'm going to go ahead and get started off with this Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme that my friend gave me last night and get a little plumpage going on. Alright, next I'm going to go right into brows. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in the shade Taupe and just start filling them in. Ooh, I feel my lips tingling. I'm gonna go ahead and set those with my clear brow gel by E.L.F. Look how red my lips are already. They are definitely plumping. Goodness. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my eyes. Just gonna take a little bit of concealer and dot that all over the lid. Okay, I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star Baby Beauty Blender and just blend that all in. I'm so excited about Valentine's Day this year. It's never really a big deal for my boyfriend and I, you know, we always just hang out at home, watch a movie, drink a little wine. But this year, since it falls on a Friday, we decided we would do a little extra and make dinner reservations and all that stuff. So we did that, and we are going to this restaurant that I have been dying to try. And I'm one of these people that love to read restaurant menus and plan on what I'm going to eat. Brandon makes fun of me, but it's just what I like to do. I'm just gonna take some powder and get that all set down. I've got my Lilac U.L.Ta. by Colourpop palette here, and I'm gonna go in with the brightest color pink there is, Ghosting. I'm gonna take that on my Jeffree Star brush here and just get that going right in the crease. Look at my lips. I feel like Angelina Jolie. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the same brush and pinch the brush a bit and just bring that down about halfway on my bottom lash line. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tati Beauty Palette, Volume 1. I'm gonna dunk into the shade Poet in the matte formula. And I'm gonna take a smaller brush to dip into that. And this is a very, very powerful color. I tapped in once. You just need a tiny, tiny bit. And you tap that off. Just start pressing that on the outer edge of the eye, working it about a third of the way in. And I'm gonna slowly build so I don't do anything too crazy. I'm gonna take a Jeffree Star brush with no product and blend that all out. Oh, that's pretty. Same with the other side. This side always seems to get more blown out than the other. I'm just gonna try my best to make them match. Okay. And again, I'm gonna take what's left on the brush and bring that under the eye. All right, now I think I'm gonna dip into the sequin shade in Poet. Oh, this is a really beautiful shade. See the little blue flecks in it? I love it. I'm just gonna lightly place that over the matte shade, try to get some of those sparkles. Take my clean brush and just buff out the edges. All right, and again, I'm just going to take what's left, place that on the lower lash line. This plumper is going above and beyond around my lips. It is extremely intense. Okay, now I'm going to take the clean side and dip into the Aura Sequin shade right here and just press that onto the inner portion of the lid. The shade has little flecks of pink. It is so cute. All right, again, I'm gonna take my clean brush, just blend these edges a little tiny bit. I'm going in with a light hand because I don't want to lose any of those little sparkles. I'm gonna take the metallic formula in the shade Poet. Is that right? The metallic formula shade Poet. Yeah, take that on a smaller, dense brush and place that under lower lash line to get a little sheen going on. I'm gonna pinch my bigger clean brush. It's a little pink now, but I'm gonna pinch that and just kind of get those shades blended together on the lower lash line. And I'm not really being too careful about getting it, you know, too far out because I'm going to clean that up later anyway. I'm going to take another small dense brush here and dip into the metallic shade of Aura. Place that under my brow bone and in my inner corner. Okay, I think it's time for glitter. I'm going to take the glitter formula again in the same shade Poet here. Just gonna focus that on the center of the lid. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna put that everywhere. Look it. If you can't sparkle on Valentine's Day, then when can you? For me, any other day. I went a little overzealous with the glitter and I got a little bit of fallout right here and under the eye, but that's why we have a makeup wipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this up. I think I'm gonna brighten up my waterline with my Wet n Wild, it's actually brow highlighter, but I use it as an eyeliner. All right, I have my HAUS Laboratories liquid liner and I'm gonna attempt a baby wing. All right, I actually had to do that off camera because my liquid liner wing game is pretty subpar. So I wanna try to be a little creative. I meant to do this before I put the glitter on, but I forgot. But I wanna take this shade Cloud and place it right on the inner corner of the lid here. I'm gonna try to place that over the glitter. I don't know how it's gonna work. I think I'm just gonna take it on my pinky. Try to go over the eyeliner I just did. Scratch that. I'm gonna take it on the tiny brush that I used for my inner corner highlight. All right, I don't know if that really added anything, but I wanted it. Oh, I'm gonna check everything out. Get this glitter I have off. Go ahead and pop on some mascara. I always start off with my lower lashes first because if my upper lashes are wet when I do my lower lashes, then I get mascara marks all over my lid. Oh yeah, this is my Milani highly rated mascara, and this stuff reminds me of something that's a little bit more high end. It's really nice, but it's under 10 bucks. I'm just gonna give him a little curl. For Valentine's Day, I'll probably put on falsies, but I'm not too confident to do that on camera yet. Okay, now on into complexion. Gotta get my headband on for this part. I guess I need to prime. So I'm gonna take my ULTA Youthful Glow Primer Serum. It has a dropper, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Dollar General foundation, Believe Beauty. I actually love this stuff. And just start distributing that on the skin. Just because a product is cheap does not mean it can't perform. And in the same way, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's any better than something less expensive. Okay, so that's nice and blended. Don't think I'm gonna conceal anything. No. I am going to contour a bit with my Anastasia contour stick. So I'm just going to place that there, right here. And I'll just leave it like that. I'm just going to get to blending out with my blender. Ooh, shouldn't forget the nose. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter. I have my light sticks from Colourpop in the shade Flying High. It does have little purple specks of glitter, but I like that. I'm actually just gonna put that down my cheekbones and then blend it out a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna set all these creams down with a little bit of powder. All right, I'm gonna warm up the complexion with my Broken Pacifica blush kit. It's coconut blush. I like to use the shade that still exists in the pan to warm up my face. Next, I'm gonna go in with some powder highlighter. I have my Creme de la Creme palette from Colourpop. I'm gonna take this purpley shade here, part of my Francois. I'm just gonna pop that on the high points of my face. I'm also gonna take some of the lighter white shade. Good as gâteau, I don't know. On the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And just here. All right, now I'm gonna take a thicker powder brush and just blend everything, make sure there's no harsh lines. Now for blush. I'm gonna take my Disney Designer Collection Floating Lights from Colourpop. Okay, that's pretty. I'm also gonna take my Kylie Pressed Powder Blush in the shade Romance. Get a little bit. Smile, just tap it right here. There we go. And blend again with my powder brush. All right, I think everything turned out pretty well. I'm just gonna wipe off what I had left of the plumber. I have 3 shades from NYX here. Can't decide, do I wanna do red? Do I wanna go purple? Red or purple? I think I'm gonna go with purple. This stuff is pretty intense, so I'm gonna do a little blotted action. All right, I think I want to put a little bit of pink in the center there. Try to brighten this up a bit. Okay, that dried down kind of weird, but in we go with gloss. This is my Milani Keep It Full. It smells delicious. Okay, that turned into a pretty shade. So next I'll set it all down with my 4th Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist. Let me get my fan ready. Okay, that's it for this Valentine's inspired look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to subscribe, I would love for you to do so. And if you want to leave a comment as well, that's fine, so long as it's kind. I hope you all enjoyed today. Bye now.